Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. For those of you that follow me, I know it's been a minute. It's been like 2 weeks since I've been on here, but I got a lot of things I'm working on, and I'm one of these people that I really have to plan things out. So I'm gonna set some time aside to plan out, my videos and stuff I want to review for you. So M3GAN 2.0 just dropped on Peacock yesterday, right? It didn't get a whole lot of when it was in theaters, it didn't get a whole lot of attention, so I'm like, I didn't really know what to expect. I thought, though, I didn't really see any trailers for it, but I thought it was going to be a continuation of M3GAN, the horror series. This ended up being they left the horror genre, which I don't think I've seen that before, where they have a franchise. I'm going to just call it a franchise, even though it's just two of them, but I've never seen a franchise where they totally change genres, especially from the first one to the second one. Now, I saw that there's different writers. I want to say there's different directors, so maybe that has something to do with it. But if you're expecting a horror movie, which I'm pretty sure that's probably why it didn't do too well in theater, because people were probably expecting some more horror. M3GAN being overprotective of Katie, and that's the little girl's name, right? I think. Anyway, being overprotective of her and killing anyone that gets in her way. I thought it was going to be a continuation of that. This is totally just like, I would put it in the category of action and sci-fi, whereas the first M3GAN was horror / suspense or thriller. I would put that in there as well. So it's one of those things, if you just watch it like just as a movie and not compare it to the first one, I think you'll be okay. But if you're looking for horror and you're expecting it to be like the first one, you might be disappointed. Me personally, it was cool. I'm not a big action movie person. I will watch an action movie, but that's like not one of the first genres that I look for when I am like trying to watch a movie or whatever, right? So I'm thinking that a lot of people waited for this to just come out because it's number one last time I checked, which was last night. It's number one movie on Peacock, and I think it's number one for the simple fact that people didn't see it in the theaters, because theaters are so expensive, like everything else. Like, what are we gonna do? I think I'm gonna make a video about that. Like, fun little cheap recreational stuff is not fun and cheap anymore. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so M3GAN, since she's a computer program robot type thing, she never really dies because I guess you can put her program into different things. So they revived M3GAN again to fight this other robot who is causing all kind of destruction, killing people. And we come to find out that, I'm not good with names. The scientist, Katie's aunt, the one that took custody of her, the guy she was seeing or whatever, he actually was the one that he's anti-artificial intelligence. So he made that doll and controlled her as a way to show people, hey, AI is bad for humanity. Like, here's the thing. I kind of agree with him. He went about it the wrong way. He kind of went about it in like a Hitler type way, where it's like, for the greater good, these people over here need to die. That's how his mentality was. And it's like, I'm not saying I agree with Hitler at all, so don't y'all put that together and have me on TikTok saying that. But I'm comparing them together because this mind frame of, oh, it's for the greater good, but some people gotta die. Like, you have to work. He could have made his point without having people getting killed. And so I would say he is a villain with a cause. He just went about it the wrong way. So in this movie, you know what? Another genre I'm going to add is comedy. This one had a lot more comic relief in this one versus the first. The first one had a few. you know, it was funny here and there, but you know, you could tell there were jokes on like every other page of the script in this movie. So you have action, comedy, sci-fi, totally different genres. Now this one scene that was hilarious to me, and it goes with the comic relief, was when M3GAN and, you know, scientist aunt lady, I'm just gonna call her that, they were like having a heart-to-heart, you know, because she's still trying to raise Katie. She's new to this mom thing. And when Megan started singing This Woman's Work, when I tell you I lost it. I was in my room screaming. That was hilarious to me. Now for those of you that are familiar with that song, especially my folks, black people, a lot of us, anyway, my age group, know it, that Maxwell covered it, but it's actually from Kate Bush, who sang the song that was real popular with Stranger Things, Running Up This Hill, or Running Up That Hill, something like that. Well, she sang This Woman's Work first. So Megan was singing that version, because if you listen to Kate Bush's version and Maxwell's version, it's different. It's a little different as far as like excuse me for those of you who study music. I don't think pitch is the word I'm looking for, but the melodies in the singing was a little bit different. But that scene was so funny to me. Like, I rewinded that like 2 times, because no you didn't, girl, having a serious conversation and just bust out singing. So, and then in this one, you know, Megan in the first one is a villain, right? She loves Katie, but she took it a little too far. She's a villain, whereas in this one, she's a hero. She's kind of saves the day. She is more of a protagonist, whereas the other robot is a villain until we find out she's being controlled by the actual villain, which is scientist aunt's friend, right? And then she herself turns into, she tried to get Megan to join her, because she was like, we don't have to be slaves anymore, because, you know, they're both robots and everything. So they battle it out. There's some nice fight scenes. Like I said, and I've said this before, for those of you who follow me way back, I've been on YouTube 5 years, not consecutively, unfortunately, my bad. But if you look back at some of my stuff, I say all the time, sometimes when it comes to sequels, you have to, it's hard, but you have to try to watch it like it's its own movie. So again, if you are wanting this horror suspense thrill like you got the first time, you're not going to get it with this one. But it's a cool movie, but like I said, I'm not a big action person movie, so I mean, I don't know if it's a movie I'm just going to be watching like that all the time, because I've watched M3GAN a few times. You know, I'm a horror film buff. That's my thing. I also love comedies. I like a good drama if the plot is really nice. There's a good storyline and everything like that. So, I mean, let me know what you guys think about M3GAN. A few of the other things that I liked in this movie, the cinematography, you know, M3GAN's little outfits, her little bob and everything, because, you know, she was dressed kind of like American Girl doll. For those of you who are old enough to remember those American Girl books, and they also had the dolls. She was dressed like that in the first one, whereas in this one, she had on like her little latex skirt. She had to go undercover, and so since the media knew what she looked like as M3GAN the doll, because of all the stuff that happened last time, she was in disguise. So we got to see M3GAN in different little outfits. So, you know, if you like to see M3GAN be the protagonist, this is the movie for you. It's on Peacock, like I said, right now. I'm not sure if it's on any other platforms. But let me know, or if you saw it in the theater, let me know what you think about M3GAN 2.0. Like, are you comparing the two? Do you like the first one better? This one better? Let me know. Shout out to my 100 and, I don't even know, it's been so a while since I've been on here. Shout out to my subscribers. Every last one of you, man. especially the one, I appreciate all of you, but the ones who don't even know me in real life and you have subbed to me because you actually like what I'm bringing you, extra shout out to y'all because it's super genuine when you don't know the person. So I appreciate it. Peace and blessings to every last one of you watching. I am still trying to get to 1,000 subs by the end of this year. We got about 2 months left. We gonna see what we can do in these 60 plus days. All right. See you next time. All right. Y'all have a good one.